Hello YouTube, US Minuteman here. I wanted to do a quick video about a new firearm that I just purchased. Before I get that, I want to go on about how I came to this purchase. As you may have known in my first video, I believe, I mentioned how I was going to get my CHL here in Oregon so I can conceal carry. So I've been on the market for a good carry gun. I was thinking the compact or the subcompact. Not a pocket pistol, not quite that small. I wanted something, good size. And I've been going through several different brands, mostly Glocks and Springfields. Just trying to find out which ones I wanted, whether I wanted Glock 26 or Springfield XD-M or XD-S or, whatever. And as I'm looking the other day, came across a gun and I liked the feel of it, and I decided to get it. So this is a kind of a first impression video, so we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I can finish up with a later video for a full review of how it is. Forgive me for moving the camera. I don't have the software to do any cuts, so bear with me here. Alright, so as you guessed, or as you may have seen, sorry about that, I've gone with the Smith & Wesson. Let's check out what we got here. And specifically, the M&P 9 Compact. Now, why did I go with this? Well, first things first. The magazine is loaded. It is. Don't know if you can see in there, but it is clear. So safety checked. Why did I go with Smith & Wesson? As I'm picking up several different pistols, as I picked this one up, it felt really good in my hands, even compared to a Glock. It was just really nice in my hand. It felt a little bit thinner, which it is. The other dimensions are actually a little bit more on this than the Glock 26. But it was very thin. I think was what I liked about it. So ultimately, that's kind of what I chose. And I liked a lot of the features and the ergonomics. So we'll go over that really quick. So 9mm, holds 12 rounds plus 1. So, up to 13 rounds if you like. The mag that came in it, the first mag, came with a pinky extender. It's very nice. So when you get it in, your pinky grips on it really nicely. Very good grip for anybody who has bigger hands. I actually have smaller hands, so the other one, I can get my pinky still on it. Hangs off a little bit, but it's not really that much of a problem. But, some people shoot like this and it's not a problem. But I may get a pinky extender for this mag as well. I don't think they're that expensive. I'll have to look into it. So, the gun is ambidextrous for the most part. This particular one, does not have a safety. I chose that because this is going to be my carry item, and I don't want to have to fumble with a safety if I ever have to defend myself. But I did see one with a safety, so that is on this side and on this side, so it is ambidextrous. The slide catch, is also ambidextrous, so on the right and the left. Takedown lever is not, but in reality, you don't need that to be ambidextrous anyway. The mag release. That is ambidextrous, but not both at the same time. Right now, it's fitted for a right-handed shooter, which I am. So you cannot push it on this left side. It only goes one way. There is instructions, I believe, in the manual where you can flip it around, and I don't know how to do that. I don't plan on doing it. So for you left-handed shooters in there, you can do that. They did come out with another version of this pistol called the M&P Shield, which is a little bit thinner, I believe. Just a little bit more lightweight, a little bit more easily concealable. That gun is non-ambidextrous. The mag release, I believe the safety that it is, and the slide release. I'm not sure about slide release, but there are people who do reviews on that, so you can check with that. But I know for a fact that it's not ambidextrous. Maybe they'll come out with one at some point, but it's not a review on that. So the gun comes with 3 back straps: a small, medium, and a large. And the medium one was on it to begin with, and it felt good, all right. And then I put the large one on, and I was like, oh no, that doesn't fit my hands. I have small hands, not very comfortable for me. And so I went with the small one, and when I went with the small one, I was like, this feels really nice in my hand. I can get a good solid grip on it. So do definitely like the small one, but it comes with 3, so for whatever size shooters. As far as what else it comes with, so 2 mags, I already mentioned that. Comes with a range flag. If you ever go to the range. Also, all the paperwork up here. Extra pamphlets, Smith & Wesson, join the NRA, all that good stuff. And the instruction manual. Always good to keep these things, you never know. It talks about safety, load for the gun. It's very nice to have. Also another, which I just flipped to the page, another feature for the gun. That little hole right there, that's the load chamber indicator, or loaded chamber indicator. You can see brass in there when it is loaded. I don't think I'd be able to get a good angle on it. It's not loaded right now anyway, but yeah. Comes with a rail, which is nice if you ever want to mount a laser or a light to it. There you go. Sights. Sights are good. I like the sights. I mean, they're big white sights, which is good enough for me right now. I think at some point I will get some night sights on there, just for low light conditions. You never know. I actually have night sights on my FN, which I'll do a review for later, which I really like. Tested those out at night, and I do like them. I do recommend night sights. Also comes with a lock. Lock it up if you ever needed to. And then also with the first round fired, so the test fire that the factory does, or the manufacturer, which I didn't open, but just a spent casing in there. So overall, what do I like about this gun? It feels really nice in my hand. It feels quality. Something I'd expect from a Smith & Wesson. So definitely feels nice. I like the grip. It's really nice grip. I might someday down the road try to get a more aggressive grip. Send it to a gunsmith and do some stippling on the grip. Because I think if it's ever got wet or something, it would be a little bit slippery. So may do that. The triggers, I believe it's set at 6.5 pounds, and a lot of reviews were saying, it's a heavy trigger. It is a heavy trigger. I think Glocks are typically at 5.5 pounds. This is 6.5 pounds, so it's not bad though. I mean, I don't know enough. I haven't shot enough guns to know what's a good trigger, what's a bad trigger. I do have a 1911 though, and that trigger is amazing. It breaks like glass. So I can't compare this to that because I know 1911s are kind of separate on their own. But to my FN, it does feel nice. It feels like a little bit heavier than my FN, I believe. But it's not bad. It's not horrible for me. Now again, like I said, I'm not a trigger expert. I don't know. I haven't tried a 3.5 ghost trigger or a 4.5 pound enhanced trigger, whatever. So I cannot make an expert opinion on the trigger itself. The serrations I like. They're very, I don't know if you can see them here. They're very aggressive. They catch very well. So when you need to do that, when you need to rack the slide, it feels really nice. Oh, the backstrap. If you do want to take the backstrap off and change it out, it's a particular way to do it. This is what's called, I think it's called the backstrap tool, or disassembly tool or something like that. It's built into the gun. So this little half moon shape, you twist a quarter like that, and then you pull it out. Now mine is very, very stiff, so there we go. It comes out like that. And you just take the back strap off, put the other one on. Simple as that. So, and makes a big difference for the large, for the small one. So it's a big difference. Small one back on here. Alright, and that's my carry gun. For any of you who have good experience, let me know. If you have any bad experience, please let me know. For any of you who own or have shot any of these guns. Hopefully I will take it to the range soon and do a more complete review on recoil, being able to get back on target, all that good stuff. And hopefully be able to find a good holster for it as well. Probably a hybrid holster with the leather on the inside, so the gun's not resting up against my skin. Good inside the waistband holster. There's a company over here in Hillsboro called MK Tactical, which I think they custom make holsters to guns like that. So I'll be looking into them, but if there's any other brands that anybody recommends for this, or any gun really, that can make one for this, please let me know. I know there's one at Crossbreeze, and I think Galco makes one. So please let me know what people recommend. If you recommend anything, please let me know. And yeah, it's a good gun. I would definitely recommend it so far as the first impressions go. Takedown, Takedown is like any other gun. Before I go here, I'll just show you. Lock the slide back like any other gun. Put the takedown lever down. Let the slide go forward. Now there's two ways you can do it, actually. So as the lever's down, there's a little bar in here which you can't really see. Yeah, I don't have a good bar or view in here. There's a little bar that you can flip forward and down, and it'll let the slide all the way off. But if you don't want to do that, you just let the slide go forward and pull the trigger, and that lets the slide come off. And then the barrel and the spring and guide rod are right there. It's typical like any Glock or FN or any of the guns. They're all pretty much the same. They're pretty much similar. I'll show it how to to clean it and all that good stuff after I get out and shoot it. Let me see if I can get it back together here. But yeah, that is my my new carry gun. I like it a lot. Can't wait to get my CHL and start carrying. Feel a little bit more protected out in the world. And can't wait to take it to the range and shoot it. And thank you for watching this video. If you please like, please subscribe. Promote it me if you know any friends that are into guns and like my review. Please point them my way. And I'm going to leave you with some words wisdom here before I go. And your right to carry is also a responsibility to do the right thing. So always remember that. Have a good day, y'all.